Okay, I'm back. Hello. Sorry for the week off there. How's everybody doing? I took a bit of a week break this week because it was like Thanksgiving around here, and that made me very, very busy at work. So I've not been back since the Half-Life stream. Uh, Wanted to do that a couple of nights, but then I just ended up being so dead tired when I got home from work that I just did not have time for that. Oh my god, why is Morrowind so loud? Ah, because I have the volume about 4 times as high on my end as I normally do. That would do it. Alright, now I can hear. But yes, we're back. We're doing more Morrowind. We're going to try to wrap this up the next week or two here. I'm doing Bloodmoon, the second of the main expansions to Morrowind. We finished Tribunal last time, which was like, I think 2 weeks ago now. Killed Almalexia, found dead Solstheim, wrapped up some of the odds and ends stuff there. I think there's 1 or 2 little side quests we didn't finish. But most of the stuff is wrapped up. Ooh. I'm also checking to make sure everything's plugged in right. I took my computer apart yesterday to dust it out because it was getting a little dusty, and it'd been a while since I've actually popped the thing open. And I have a lot of stuff plugged into the back of my computer. I think I've got about 7 USB cables that are plugged in, using like every available USB port on the computer. I've got a surround sound system, so that's 3 audio cables hooked up to a sound card, and then I've got like 2 different HDMI cords set up back there for a splitter. So it's a mess, and plugging everything back in is always like, let's hope I remembered everything and there's not a loose cable buried somewhere in that pile. I think it's all good though. But yes, we're back. Let's pop into yes. Using a PC for gaming, hate unplugging everything. Oh, I know, it's such a nightmare. I actually just did my girlfriend's computer tonight, and she's thankfully I can actually probably see. I can probably count how many cables she has here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And that's including the power. She has a very minimalist PC, and I envy her for it. I think I have about 14 to 15 cables I have to unplug and replug every time I do it. And like where mine is located is like between my desk and the wall, and I have to like hold it off the ground. Like the power cable just barely reaches it, so I can't pull it all the way forward to like plug everything in. So I've got to like lean into the space between my desk and my wall and like tip the computer with one arm while trying to plug cables in with the other. It's a nightmare. It is not a fun time at all. But it's all back together now. Should be working. Don't have many either. I have like 4 to 5. Oh god. God, I envy you guys. I have so many. Part of it's my own doing because I have that surround speaker set up, and that adds like 2 extra cables just to that. And then because I've got like keyboard, mouse, headset, external hard drive, microphone. What else is my USB plugged into? Oh, my VR headset, and then a controller. So that's 7 USB ports that are in use at all times. It is a mess. But all right, hold up. We got to go back to the active one, because I think I have to change my settings, because when I was doing Half-Life, I was using that, and when I'm doing Morrowind, I use my full desktop capture. There we go. Alright. USB up on top of my desktop, so most of my external stuff is up top. Yeah, I'm a little iffy on the, oh yeah, the background, here, I'll pop back out real quick. That is, I think that's like fan art from the Mechanicus game. It's Mechanicus versus Necrons from 40k. 7 USB ports, holy shit, bro. Hey, Cheeky, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's a lot. There's a lot going on back there. And I'm a little, like, I do have a hub that I don't make as much use of as I should, but like some of the stuff I actually need high speed, like 3.0, and I can't have the speed compromised. Like my external hard drive, I obviously don't want it running at any lower speeds than it absolutely needs to. And my VR headset also needs to be on a 3.0 or it just doesn't function correctly. So like that limits my availability of using some of the hubs. But yeah, it should all be fine now. I think everything's working. Bloodmoon, we did it. We saved when we reached Bloodmoon. Cool. Let's see if we can remember what the heck we've got going on here. I think we just got to the island when I ended last time. We like finished up Tribunal, and I, took a little boat out here. I might actually need to go back to my house and like re-equip and stock up and everything. I don't know if I actually did that last time. Game? Are you alive? How you feeling over there, buddy? There we go. Okay, we're alive, and we're the... Okay, I'm standing on the front of the boat. Fantastic. Okay. It seems a little choppy. Also, why isn't it giving me my little, like, frames per second counter like it usually does? Whatever, it's fine. What are we doing here? Bloodmoon. Do I want to stop back home and ditch any equipment? Ooh, maybe we do. Yeah, actually. Because I don't think I really need... Yeah, I don't need all these big, heavy swords with me all the time. I can probably get by with just True Flame and Hope's Fire, and I can leave King's Oath and Chrysamere back home. If nothing else, I want to stop back home just to get rid of those, because those are quite heavy. Oh, there's an argument to be made for dropping off some of these amulets, too. These are like 5 pounds. Who the hell wears a 5-pound necklace? That is like Dragon Ball Z weight training. What the hell? Alright. Oh, look! We had a guy fishing here. This is added by one of my mods. Neat. Alright, well. Let's head back home real quick then. Before I get started with this. Oh, welcome to Solstheim, Jewel of Absolutely Nowhere. Miserable place even for warm bloods. If you want to leave, I'd be happy to take you back to Vardenfell. If you feel you must stay, Captain Falx Carius in his chambers at Fort Frostmoth. Captain Carius is commander here, not a bad man. He's a fool for remaining in this place. So cold, so cold. If you hear about the colony, Carnius Magnus is the man you will speak to. Find him at the Imperial Cult Shrine. Geralt, he's taking a break from witchering. Wait a minute. Does it actually... It does kind of have a... It does kind of look like Geralt there. Can I get... Hold up, buddy. You know what? Wait. I can levitate. I have a levitate ability, right? Am I wearing the pants? I'm wearing the pants. Let's get the pants on. We can go in for a better look. That's another game that I really want to do at some point here, is take a look at some of the Witcher games. Oh. Buddy, look up. You can't hide from me forever. What the hell? Maybe you can. Alright. He actually kind of looks like the old, like, Polish TV version of Geralt. I don't know if you've ever seen that. But there was, like, an old Polish TV show called The Hexer, I think it was. And they had, like, dollar store Geralt in that. It was pretty wild. Witcher's pastime, fishing and crossword puzzles. Yeah, I actually imagine Geralt would actually enjoy fishing. Wait. Raven Rock or Cool? Okay, no, head back to Cool. Loves a good crossword puzzle. I was going to say I'm 50-50 on whether or not Geralt can read, but no, he definitely can. Geralt can definitely read, because that's like, you have to read all the books in the game to get all your updates. Okay, we need to get back to Balmora. I think Narmak to Hlaod, and then we walk back from there? Does that make sense? I think that might be the best path. So Narmak, this puts me like halfway down the western coast. May not be able to read, but he sure can fuck. That is true. No, he can definitely read. He can do both. Probably does both at the same time. That's one of the only slight bits of hesitation on streaming the Witcher games, actually, is the amount of nudity in those games is high. Very high. And definitely gonna be a bit of a, like... Gonna require some thought if I ever want to upload any of those VODs to YouTube. Might need to get some overlays set up for that. And a very, very reliable hotkey button to paste those overlays up. Or I'll have to learn to actually edit my videos. Oh god, that would be an absolute nightmare. Oh! This is my house. Wait, my house is this close to Hlaod? Oh my god! This sword! I thought I was losing my goddamn mind. I remember this from the old Xbox version, that there's just an ebony short sword, like, half clipped through the ground right next to this house. I have not been able to find this for years. I have been wandering around my little, like, estate here looking for this sword for ages. I thought it was, like, under the ground over here. No, it's just sticking out of this rock. You can just get yourself a $10,000 short sword, like, for free, stuck out of a rock right here. Fantastic. Alright. We're here. We're at the house. Yeah, easy money. That is very good. Alright. Let's head upstairs. I think I was like running out of places to put my weapons, wasn't I? I was having to start, I was like stashing them just like on top of the furniture right before I left. Okay, so we're gonna need to continue that trend most likely. We're ditching a Daedric Claymore. I wanted to put a spade. Do I have anywhere downstairs that would make sense to put a sword?
Searching for
Welcome, friend.
I mean, I could just start stacking swords on the table. Let's go check out my little guard tower. Maybe there's some place over here I can stick stuff. I've got this little tower. I think you can actually, yeah, you can go in here. I've got somebody that lives in here. Hello?
This land suits you.
Welcome
you freely, Outlander.
Do you happen to have anywhere... Oh, you've got like a... Oh, it's locked. You've got like a cabinet, but it's locked. What about upstairs? Are we looking at any storage up here? Okay, I think he's got his... Oh, speaking of ebony short swords, he's got his own ebony short sword up here. Alright, hold up. Let's stick ebony short sword. Now he's got two. And then if I, like, stick myself here... I just, like... There. We can shove Chrysamere there. Along the front. And if I, like... Hold up. If I, like, wiggle over here... No, don't like that. That'll do. And then... right about here... Perfect. We'll just put, like... King's Oath and Chrysamere, two of the most powerful blades in the game, in this random guy's house on my property. That'll be fine. And that lowers me by, like... Yeah, that weighs 81 pounds. And that weighs 60. So we just lost, like... 120 some pounds of carry weight. I think 140 some. I think we'll be fine. Awesome. I don't really need anything else from here, so I think we'll just head on out. And head back up to Solstheim. We can do some repairs and stuff once we're back up at the fort. Because they should have everything I need. Also, how's the sound? Does it sound alright? I had to kind of guess from, like, memory. Like, what the sound volume leveling should be. Let me see if I can find an enemy or something here that I can fight. So, like, make sure it's not definitely loud. Ah, of course, a Cliff Racer. Cliff Racer, how you sounding? That seem alright? Is exploding that Cliff Racer at a satisfactory volume? I was like, I hope it is. I hope it's not too loud or, like, impossible to hear anything. Bitrate seems a bit low, and you turn too quick, the stream goes quite pixelated. Alright, let me take a look and see what I can do with that. Can I dip over to here real quick and see what we've got going on? Output, streaming, bitrate. Is it not going to let me change this while I'm streaming? Are you going to be a pain? Oh no. It may not let me change that while I'm streaming. It says it's set. says it's set. Hmm. This is set to 6,000, which is a little lower than I thought. I thought I had it at 8,000. 6,000 should still be plenty, I would think. I think that actually might be the cap on what Twitch allows, to be honest with you. Because I know like Twitch only accepts up to a certain bandwidth as far as like, you know, you can set your bitrate as high as you want, and Twitch just isn't doing anything with it after a certain point. That's annoying. Okay, game, are you back? I was like, trying to think what else I could do. I mean, I imagine part of it is just that I have like all these like really, really gritty texture packs on, so that, like anytime every single pixel on the screen is a different color from every pixel next to it, it gets a little choppy when you're doing anything like that. So I imagine that's not helping.
Is there something I can do for you about that?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do that would improve that scenario. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just end the stream for like a second here, up the bitrate and restart it because I haven't really done anything yet. So if I have to cut that first VOD out, not a big deal. But I'll just pop it up to 8,000 and we'll see how that does. Give me 1 sec here. I'm just gonna save in case the game decides it wants to crash. I'm just gonna pause stream, edit the bitrate, and relaunch it. So I should be back in like a few seconds.